Hi, Armand here, and in this video I want to address one more big lie. Do you remember the chairman of my claims review committee, the one who said I had no workplace accident and that my permanent disability was from my childhood? He swore this was true and that there could be no question about it by claiming he resolved this troublesome case. My desire for fair treatment prompted my primary care physician to write a letter confirming that I was not disabled as a child. He writes, "I am writing this letter to confirm that I have been his primary care physician since November 9th, 1981, and Mr. Armand has been under my regular care continuously since that time. This encompasses the duration of his ongoing disability. He sees me 3 to 4 times a year to review his clinical status as well as to renew medications required to treat musculoskeletal pain and insomnia." In July of 1990, I also wrote a letter essentially explaining the same information as I'm stating at this point. My primary care physician went on to state, "Kneecap was removed at age 30. Prior to its removal, he seemed to have normal knee function and engaged in activities such as diving, rock climbing, and fencing. Information in my file would seem to indicate his disability did not stem from his childhood." Although I sent all the parties involved this letter, no one responded. So I wrote this to the chairman of my claims review committee when I got no response from him. "You are truly unbelievable. You are provided with expert medical documentation from your professional colleagues, and you reject actual documented facts so as to maintain your bigoted opinion of me. In 1991, you and the Insurer's doctor, wrote that I had my patelectomy as a child, and that was when I became disabled. On page 1 of your November 15th, 1994 report, you again state, there is no question that this claimant has a disability in his left knee, which started in his childhood. I have told you, my doctors have told you, all my medical and surgical records which were submitted to you support the fact that I was injured in the workplace and had multiple major surgeries to both knees. Dr. Orthopedic Surgeon's medical report clearly states that my kneecap was removed by him. I was almost 30 years old. I can only say to you again, what part of my medical history and doctor's reports do you not understand? I am very disturbed by your contempt of me. Never in my life have I experienced someone so willing to set aside the truth so as to have their bigoted opinion. You are free to believe what you like about me. However, what you believe about me exposes just who you are. I will send a copy of this letter to the Insurer's doctor, for you are both alike in your disregard of the truth. I filed a complaint against the chairman of the Claims Review Committee and the Insurer's doctor with the College of Physicians and Surgeons. I gave them all the facts. In return, I got this back from the college. The doctors appear to have expressed medical opinions based on evidence and information available to them. Doctors' opinions are frequently at variance with one another. The college has no authority or resources to measure the validity of one opinion over another. The fact that the opinions of doctors are at variance with your own and other physicians and do not support your own needs does not make them improper or invalid. I must insist that this matter be concluded. Any further correspondence with the college concerning this matter will not be acknowledged. So, members of the college caught falsifying medical reports and maligning the character of the disabled are of no interest to the College of Physicians and Surgeons in BC, because their members are just expressing their opinions. The college also believes that lying doctors are just at variance with each other, which is, of course, true, because a lie is always at variance with the truth. Therefore, lying doctors who file false medical insurance reports are okay with the college. So, lies have now become the new evidence used to formulate an expert medical opinion in BC. Nice to know that some BC doctors are at variance with the truth when you depend on them for an honest medical opinion about your life's most pressing medical problems. The college has no mandate to control doctor-assisted insurer fraud. When I complained about it to them, they told me they had concluded the matter and insisted that I go away and never communicate with them again. The dismissal of your legitimate complaints by an officious authority in power over you is typical of all BC authority. I hope you found my life experience with corrupt doctors compelling enough for you to understand what you are likely to encounter as a disabled worker in BC. Don't let this happen to someone you love. Tell your friends and relatives about my disability experience. If you can afford to support me with a donation of money, I'll be grateful for your gift. Think of buying me a meal such as soup and a vegetarian sandwich, maybe a nice rice bowl or a vegan smoothie. Please buy me lunch as a donation and help me stay in my home. Anything you can give will help me recover and find my way again. Thanks again for taking the time to learn more about disability abuse in the BC workplace. Please donate from the link at the bottom of this video description or my banners. Bless you for your kindness and desire to live a life of awareness and accountability.